I know you may not believe it. But God did it. Apologies I kept you waiting so long. And it's time for me to talk about this with you. Alright, it's a very big evening again in the city of Lagos, the Football Fans Lounge Show. I'm happy to be back on your screen. You're streaming live. Voice of People 90.3 FM is a stream there. You can be part of the show, but this is the radio. Like it's all called on the show. Be part, we can talk more. Welcome again. It's a very big. It's a big Monday evening in the city of Lagos. And I'm feeling like myself because I really feel like I'm really going to be hyped on the show. It's a whole lot to talk about on the show. I have Adeni Ojo with me in the sideline. Just maybe very soon you hear from him. But it's a whole lot to talk about because on the show today, I'm sorry I just might be criticizing Chelsea a little bit. Yes, I don't think it's a long time I did so. And I think less about Arsenal and for Manchester United. Okay, Alessandro with a go, but quickly let's start from home. Today is the day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's talk about the draw ceremony for the 35th African Cup of Nations final will take place today at the Mohammed V National Theatre in Rabat, Casablanca, Morocco today this evening. Three-time African champions Nigeria have been placed in the pot one alongside seven-time winner Egypt, three-time winner and cup holders Cote d'Ivoire, two-time winner Algeria, host the 1976 champions Morocco, and also the 2021 winner Senegal in this prestigious sporting. I must tell you, Nigeria have also played a total of 104 matches at the final tournament. Fourth overall, Egypt coming close to that very one, but we just need to go. Let's run. So let me tell you the pot, the way it stands out. Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire. That's the pot one. Cameroon, Mali, Tunisia, South Africa, DR Congo, Burkina Faso, pot two. Pot three, Gabon, Angola, Zambia, Uganda, Equatorial Guinea, Benin Republic, pot three. Pot four, it will be Mozambique, Comoros, Tanzania, Sudan, Zimbabwe, Botswana. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us this time again. Let's talk about football on the show. I have Adeni with me, so we'll be running this together quickly because there's no time to check time. Adeni, you're welcome to the show. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, fine. Good evening, everyone.
Are you calm?
Very, very calm.
Okay, so let's talk quickly. Let's start with this one now. Is there any team you think Nigeria does not want to see in this African Nations Cup? What's it called? Potting, like, you know what I mean, like pairing. Today's the draw, so it's just maybe Nigeria might meet some of the. Is there any big team in Africa? Are you fair? Because now we have Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, one pot, so they can't meet each other.
Of course, yes, but they are no longer underdogs in Africa.
Oh, football. Really?
Nothing like underdogs again.
You think so?
Yeah, everybody are big dogs. So Nigeria should not be expecting any weak opponent anymore. Because I think the last AFCON actually taught us a lot of lessons.
Right, yeah.
So, it's like they are weak teams. These ones they are walking away. There's something like that again.
Okay, so no small team.
No small team again.
Okay, so let's talk about Leon Balogun. He's in the story today before we go into some of the European scene. Leon Balogun, a key defender for Nigerian Super Eagles and also Rangers in the Scottish League, has responded to former players who frequently criticize current national team. Speaking to report, the towering defender emphasized that the ex-players should not be the ones to publicly criticize the team if the players are struggling. And in Balogun's words, he said, no player steps onto the pitch to play poorly. Nobody wants to play poorly. That's true. And he said, but sometimes it happens and it's not a pleasant experience. He knows he's still playing, so he knows what he's saying. He said players are aware of this and we managed to move forward, but we shouldn't have face such scrutiny at this level. Balogun also pointed out that the criticism doesn't only come from fans or the media, but sometimes from former professionals. And he went as far as saying, you know better than we do. You know it as well. You've been here before. You've been in this position before. And you understand the pressure players are under. When ex-players publicly attack, he said, publicly attack current players, it shows lack of empathy and understanding. It's one thing to critique a player's performance, but when it turns personal, it's unnecessary. Yes, you know, a lot of Nigerian ex-players. It's not just in Nigeria, it happens everywhere. Okay, yeah. But Nigeria now, because this is Nigerian talk, criticizing a player because he's not really doing well or talking more about a player, knowing fully well that some of these ex-internationals, in quotes, during their playing days, they were not so amazing. Some of them did not even win silverware. But because they are ex, is that enough reason? Is it worth talking about for ex-internationals to criticize the current players in the Super Eagles setup?
I think number one, they are legends and they've been in the game.
Right.
They understand the pressure. And aside from that, the criticism, they shouldn't take it too personal because
Oh, who shouldn't take personal? The players, the current players.
The current players, they shouldn't take it too personal because
Right.
I think the criticism in itself, I think for me it is constructive. It's not as if you're trying to like tear them down or try to like, okay, take out their morale or whatever it is. She understand, but
Right.
I believe whatever any legend is saying concerning this group of players is constructive in nature. So it's not an issue of showing lack of empathy here. It's just understanding. Okay, you guys have to put in your best because we've been there. We understand how it is.
Right.
So they should not take it personal.
Okay, they shouldn't take it personal. Okay, let's talk about this one now. Sadiq Umar is in the news. Sadiq Umar in a recent interview expressed confidence in abilities of a new manager. You know, we have Luis Henry, Luis Eric Chelle, that's the word. No, Luis, sorry about that. And let me just not go in all of this talk, but let's just brief it. Sadiq Umar has come to say this man has got a lot to do. He's got a good job and he's really talking about his team. He said he managed the Malian side, and I watch Mali play, you would think that they are favorites. But at this point in time, he's now the Nigerian coach, and him, Sadiq Umar, is giving him his support and believing that he will do well. And he's also urging Nigerians as well to do same as he's doing. But I want to ask you, Sadiq Umar, who and you and I know he's not a first team player in the Nigerian setup. We know the last time he was called up, he was playing for Real Sociedad on loan to Valencia currently. But at that point, a lot of critics, people are saying, why is he invited? He's not playing in club side and you're bringing him to the team. And at that point, we begin to hear some godfatherism in the national, political, NFL, whatever. But I'm just saying, Sadiq Umar coming to say this to Eric. Is this to say, okay, I'm here, or Adio, remember me in your paradise? I'm just saying. Or is this just like a normal word? Because it's not the first to have done so. What's the name? Omero, Ndidi, and Ekong, they've done that. So what difference does it make with Sadiq Umar?
I think for me, it's not just look. Let me be sarcastic. Yes, you just want to like, okay, I'm still not in the game. Or I'm still in the game. Or you sure you understand? So
That what you think?
That's what I think. And aside from that, still trying to show your support to the manager. Still trying to show your support to the manager is still, for me, it's still a very good thing, regardless of whether
All right, go on.
regardless of whether you is part of the like the main squad.
Right.
I think for a while now he has not been in the team. So because of likes of Boniface,
Awani.
Awani, Osimhen, so
right.
if you look at the pecking order, he's not even in the top 3 of our front line. So aside from that, showing your support to the manager, for me, it's still a way to go.
So wait. Let me get it right. Is it that Sadiq Umar, you think that Sadiq Umar is doing this now because he wants to be noticed? Is it not a normal one? Is it because it's Sadiq saying?
Well, yes, you can say he wants to be noticed.
I'm not saying he wants to be noticed. I'm asking you. You're the guest here. So tell
Okay,
me.
yes, he wants to be noticed.
Really?
Because I'm very sure the manager now has an open port for
Right.
everybody. It's
Yeah,
not as if,
definitely.
okay, you're a superstar or you are doing well in your club side or whatever it is. So okay, now, everybody, I want all hands on deck. What can you contribute to the team? We have a tournament to qualify for.
Right.
Sure, you understand? So I believe, and he's doing well too in his own club side. So I believe if I was Eric, the new manager,
Right.
bring everybody together, okay, put everybody on trial. There's no secured slot for automatic spot for
anybody.
everybody.
So fight for your shirt.
Fight for your shirt.
Okay, so let's talk about this one that's big. There's a claim here. I don't know. The claims by the Nigerian national team. Talk about the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) about the new coach Eric Chelle. We learned he's on a 2-year deal with option to another year, and we've also learned that it's false, like FALSE, like true false. Now, President of the Nigerian Football Federation Ibrahim Musukuso, while unveiling, the coach said he signed a 2-year deal with the option of another year, pending on certain variables, which include good result in the World Cup qualifiers and also the 25 AFCON, the AFCON draw, which will be taking place today, and also the AFCON for December. We know it starts, but that claim has been dismissed as false by a certain member of the NFF who said, according to report, the coach is on a deal that could be terminated in October. If the Super Eagles fails to make it to the 2026 World Cup at the end of the qualifiers, he said the contract it just could be terminated, and his contract is performance based, similar to what Finidi George signed that made him get easy off the board, and that's when they hired him and they had to let him go. But explaining further, he said the only difference could be the length of time afforded by Chelle to shows his credentials, unlike Finidi, who was given just a month to turn things around. So whose report do we believe? Now we are hearing these. If I want to go by what I know, I would go with Ibrahim Musakuzo, the NFF president. What he said during the unveiling, he said I could recall very well. He said this is like a 2-year deal. This is a 2-year deal. But this one now is saying just in case. So Nations Cup is okay. But if we don't make it to the World Cup, they will let him go. I can't report. So whose report do we believe in this?
I think if an NFF or a NFF insider should come out and actually say something like that, there's every atom of truth in it. You cannot call it a rumor anymore.
Really?
Sure, you understand?
Because he's a member.
And aside from that, if you look at NFF history, they have this, they are known, they have this proclivity of backdoor deals or clauses when it comes to contract to our managers. So I'm not disputing what he said, whether it is true or whether it is false. Yes, there's a clause attached to his contract, and I'm very sure one of the clauses or one of the should I say clause? Yeah, actually a clause is get us to the Nations Cup or get us to the World Cup, or else we'll terminate your contract. And I'm very sure Eric himself, he knew what he was getting into,
right? Because
he knows that okay, this team has a mandate to qualify.
But if it's this thing you're saying, then I feel they are not transparent enough to us. If that is true, I'm just saying it means they're not transparent to the federation, to people that they are governing.
They've never been transparent.
Really?
If you remember this, they use the word enterprising. So it's always business for these people as usual. So you understand. So when they're saying that, okay, there's nothing like transparency when it comes to NFF. African, Nigerian football.
You don't want to give the benefit of a doubt. We have a new manager now. Maybe it's a new tone. Maybe this is a different NFF, maybe.
If it's a new tone, I'm very sure there'll be transparency in the hiring process. Okay, this is what we've come up, this is what we are coming up with, or this is what we have, this is what we are presenting to you people. Everybody, okay, all Nigerian football lovers will be like, okay, yes, we have a good manager and there's a long-term plan. Right. But you can see hiring this guy now is like a short-term plan. Definitely there are clauses, or there's a clause to his contract.
So you mean the hiring of Eric was not even transparent for you?
It was not transparent, not just for me, but even within the board, within the so-called PSG that they set up to, okay, getting us to the tournament, there is a clause attached to this guy's contract. Get us to the Nations Cup and to the World Cup. Failure to do that, your contract will be terminated.
So we should have known this.
Of course.
We should know this.
Nigerians should have expected this. I mean, I will not be surprised if, okay, maybe we don't do well in the Nations Cup and you start hearing noises for some sect of people in the NFF, how would I call it, corridors of power. And they'll be like, okay, we don't like this guy. He didn't get us to the Nations Cup, or we didn't perform in the Nations Cup. How are we sure that we're going to do well in the World Cup with this same guy? So you can say there's no long-term plan.
Yeah.
When it comes to our managerial side of that's Nigerian football, it's just short-term. Give us this result in this social space of time. If you can't get results, we boot you out. We bring in the next person. How long are we going to keep this up?
So we don't have a project.
There's no project.
There's no project. Okay, let's quickly jump to the next one. Man United news about Osimhen or possibly Victor Gyökeres. You need to know Ruben Amorim's forward have struggled for goals, with Rasmus Højlund and George Zexus scoring a combined 5 Premier League goals in 39 appearances. So they're also key as I talk about Victor Boniface on the talk. But I'm just looking at it the other way. Let's quickly delve into Victor Osimhen. Would you love to see you're a Man United fan?
Yeah, I'm a United fan.
Be sincere to me and tell me the truth, the way it is.
United now, they're in a rebuilding process.
So Osimhen should not go there.
I would not advise him to go to United because they're a struggling team and it will affect his form. Because if Man U starts to misfire and we are not actually scoring goals, because we still have to give this new manager another one season.
Right.
To still see, okay, yes, okay, there's actually work in progress.
What do you want to see again? Amorim is a good coach, right?
He's a very good manager, but I cannot allow my own countryman. Okay, yes, sentiment aside. Okay, let me just say, okay, sentiment included. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want Osimhen to come into this fray right now. Yes, he might score goals, but this is a struggling side. This is a team that is rebuilding.
Yeah.
And they will let go of some players. So I think Amorim should go with the guy that he knows best, the Gyökeres or what. Yeah, he should actually go with the guy. Osimhen should go to Chelsea or any other team in the Premier League.
Chelsea?
He should not come to United. Chelsea is in a better phase
than Man United
presently, because all Chelsea lacks right now, they play very good football, but the problem is points, man.
Okay, well, let's just say if that's if Victor Gyökeres does not move the other way, because I think United have got a lot of projects. They've got a job to do. Both those strikers, Raj Moores and then Zegzi, not doing well enough. But quickly, let's talk about the game played yesterday. Manchester Chelsea. Did you see that game?
Yeah, I didn't.
Manchester City.
I didn't really see the full game, but I just watched like snippets of it.
Okay, I will just tell you a few things. And even though I know you're a very good analyst, even though you didn't see the game fully, but we just might not talk about the whole of the game. But it's a masterclass manager getting over his boy. That's the word. Pep Guardiola came out strong. I'm liking the starts up. I like the way he places some of the players like Matthew Nunes, who was so mechanical for me, instrumentally used. And then you want to give credit to Kovacic. All of the sliding was just putting out. Cole Palmer was hitting. We didn't see a Palmer. But let me talk about City better well before I go to Chelsea. We saw the back line was okay. Akanji, later on Stone was involved in that. But I like the way they start up. See, City is a team that play for themselves. Kosanov was a bad debut. He had a very, what's the word? Like, he made a mistake. The first best he can play, he had to play for the City side. But I love the way the team, I mean, you could see Ederson talking to him, don't worry, we'll play. And it was a 1-0. And Chelsea scored and they addressed Google stand. You get it? So it was crazy. But I tell you, this Chelsea setup, boys, you see this part where they say, we are not title contenders. It's really getting to their heads. Chelsea, if they continue the way they are playing now, I just think they can't even make top 4. I tell you. Now, when I watch City play, a manager that knows what he wants, Mamouche was on fire. Even though he didn't score, his runs were amazing.
Yeah.
His runs were, if you play the game, you understand what I mean. All of the runs he made, no one was forced. And it was like an open way for Haaland. Foden scored and then, I cannot stop picking all the guys each. Josko Vardio had more touches in the opposition box than any other player. Josko Vardio, you can imagine that guy. Now Haaland, what's the name? This just Levi Colwell, Chaloba, they couldn't even hold Haaland. Haaland was like a beast. And then he set the goal for Foden. He scored the goal. What is Sanchez coming out? See, this Chelsea side, right? They asked Enzo Maresca before that game, he said, Caicedo sometimes misses passes, Palmer sometimes does not get the pass correctly. So what happens? So he's trying to cover up for the guy. But I will tell you, before I talk about Chelsea, I'll let you talk. Before I talk about Chelsea, I'll tell you, City were the better side. They came out strong. They knew everything was at stake, knowing fully well that Enrique just won them some 4-2 in Champions League. And they played, these Chelsea boys, I don't even know.
I think the problem with Chelsea is that I think Chelsea fans, they've overestimated the performances or what they expect from this group of players.
Okay.
Let's not forget that this is a team that is still rebuilding too.
Yeah.
And this is a new manager. So yes, we can, back to November, October, during their winning streak, people were like, okay, they were talking about them being title contenders.
Fine.
Going into...
No, but I don't really think Chelsea have they've always talked about top 4.
But at the point, I think they were asking him that, are they title contenders?
No, he said no.
He said no.
Yeah.
But because during that time, they were actually
they were playing well.
They were playing well. But I knew that there was a problem inherently. And the manager actually knew the problem. But it was actually like, okay, let me still give faith to Jackson and the other guy, Madueke. But these guys, they don't have the lethality of Haaland and other top strikers. This Isak guy,
I like
Isak, you understand?
Right.
But you can say now the problem is actually surfacing. Arsenal too is actually struggling with the same problem. The forward line. Football is changing that, okay, it's from the wings, it's supplied to. If you look at all Man City's goals, you need a very, very strong, agile
Number 9. Right.
Because Premier League is a very, very strong league. You cannot, it's not just about the speed, it's the lethality that matters now. When you're in front of goal, you have to deliver, you have to bully defenders.
Yeah.
Because defenders, they won't just stand by to look at you. You understand? So I believe this Chelsea team, they actually overestimated their potential.
But for me, Maresca has not done wrong. He's not done bad either. But I just think the expectations are high. Before that very game, we recall when they played like 5 games without a win.
And let's not forget,
and dropping points, even though you're not really losing, you're drawing like 3 games draw, 2 losses. And
Kizzy, let's not forget that this is a resurgent City side.
Right.
You understand? After their losing streak and all of that,
Yeah.
this is a
Are they
resurgent.
back?
They're actually back. If not just, they were just unlucky during the Champions League. They played very good. They played good football.
But Enrique should them Pepe.
But you understand that
Enrique was so better.
This is a resurgent. They couldn't cope. But this is a resurgent City, and I love Pep one thing. Once they are weak like this, he'll be beating everybody. This guy, he won Premier League 4 times in a row. He turned Premier League to a farmers league.
Now, I love Pep Guardiola and his style of play. You know, see, a manager that's not scared to make changes. A manager who knows what he wants for himself. A manager that can make decisions. KDB was on the bench. He didn't start the game. So see, play in the players that can give you. KDB, big player, yes we know, but on that day, Mamouche got a start. Mamouche was on. See, let me even talk about Chelsea a bit. From Sanchez, I think that man should not man the post again.
Why?
He's doing so. See, the errors are so much. If Chelsea want to contend in top 4, then they need to give a fight to Sanchez. For me, he's just the error, one of the biggest error. Now for Nicholas Jackson, he needs to see. Jackson, we really forgot that he's a number 9. He goes to squander. See, I'm not talking about the one Palmer pass to him. that pass did not really come. But I mean, just give it a try with the left foot.
With the left, that guy has never
You saw
been
it. You saw it, right?
I saw, that guy has never been a striker for me. From there. Any Chelsea fan listening to what I'm saying can attest to it that Nicholas Jackson has never been a point man.
No pressure for him, Chelsea.
At all.
But let me tell you, let's be realistic. Do you know Jackson is better? Jackson might not be good to you, but it's the best Chelsea have. Do you know?
Why did they sell that brochure?
Amanda Broha, even though he's currently injured now, they let him go.
I still prefer that guy.
Nkunku came in and the game was even locked. See, Jackson left. They started missing him. Palmer was nowhere to be found. Now, let's say it right. The game is built around Cole Palmer. What you needed to do is just, even though City knows him well, Kovacic was just on him. But then get him involved. Let him have more of the balls. Give him. So Chelsea said, see, I don't even know. Because, see, I talk about Chelsea, I look mad with K.
You see, Chelsea, you see,
Neto, we thought it's going to be netting. It's not netting. Oh, goodness.
I didn't really see the game, but you see, according to I noticed one thing here.
Right.
Once you have a key player in the team, you will cut supply line to that player.
That's the manager for you.
You will cut supply line. So all the players that should actually supply that threat, you understand? You actually cut.
See, I love you watch that game again. I can give credit to all of the City players.
He played well. This is
Bernardo Silva, do you know how old he is? Bernardo was so mechanical. Bernardo was just everywhere. Bernardo was an option to call Sanov whenever he loses the ball. Whenever he's trying to, who am I going to give this ball? I'm here. Just give it to me and let's play.
And I think City too, they will struggle next season because they will be going into a rebuilding process.
You don't think he's getting it right by this?
Because if you look at their first 15 players, let me say the first squad, and maybe the extra, they have I think they're over 30. Kovacic over 30, Bernardo Silva over 30, De Bruyne over 30. You understand? So they have an aging squad that they have to now bring in fresh legs, and that will take another time again to rebuild. Unlike Liverpool, they've got all their signings.
Right. So I said this message, John Okoli on YouTube saying, so Mikel Obi was right all along and yet he was booed. You know, he's talking about Mikel, critic to Jackson, saying you're not a transitional number 9 for Chelsea. But regardless, I think the club believes in Jackson. If not, they would have given him a contract till 2030. And that's how big it is. But quickly, let's still jump on and go and talk more about this one. Now, the Golden Boot race, the chase in the Premier League. We have to talk about the La Liga eSports for now, but let's talk about the Premier League now. We have, I'll put Palmer on one side, but Isak, Salah, and Haaland quickly. Which of these guys? What do you think that gets to there?
Yeah, Haaland.
Haaland?
Erling.
Really?
Haaland all the way.
What about the Liga, the Serie A, not Serie A, sorry, the La Liga eSports? Kylian Mbappe on fire. I mean, this time around, Lewandowski scored, but Mbappe, I think Mbappe has played like something or 32 or 34 matches or 33 matches so far for PSG. For Real Madrid, in all competition, he has scored about 20-something goals, but in the league, I think he's got, is it 15 or 16 games? Now, his record, he didn't start so well, but look how far he has come. Mbappe is on fire. So who wins that for you? He's a big fight for Lewandowski this time.
Yeah, I think Mbappe is starting to get his feet in La Liga, and kudos to Ancelotti.
Enjoying his game.
He's enjoying his game now, and kudos to Ancelotti. You know, they are trying to they've actually figured out the best way to utilize Mbappe in this Madrid star-studded lineup.
Right.
You understand? So I believe he might win the Golden Boot.
He might. And you know, I think the team plays for him.
Sure.
See, let me even talk about Madrid a bit. I like Carlo. See, I like good managers. It's not my fault. I'm talking about these guys. See, you know what Carlo did? Toni Kroos left. They retained Modric just to stay as a big name leader of quality. Now, but this season started. What's his name? Jude Bellingham wasn't scoring goals. I think he's got 8 assists. Last season he got 6 assists. 6. But this season he's marked. He's got the same assists he got last season, and now he's still playing. The season is still far. Do you understand? So the goals will drop. He's scoring goals, but it's not going to be like that of last season, because there's a Kylian Mbappe, there's a Vini who wants to score goal. Now Mbappe himself coming to a league that is new to, the way he was able to adjust. This guys literally play for him. I tell you, Rodrigo, Feli, Valverde, they love him. When he scored the goal, I saw what's the name, Fernand celebrating him in the bench. I'm like, oh come on, this is a French connection. But Kylian Mbappe, like you said, it's possible to win it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Ronaldo. Ronaldo's got 920 goals so far in his career. And he has scored, I think, 5 or 4 goals in 2025. And you know his target.
1,000 goals.
Can he get it? That's realistic.
You can't cheat nature.
Really?
You can't cheat nature. That's the thing. At 40, and Saudi League is now very competitive. You could see that it's now very physical. So I just pray he has an injury-free season.
10 goals. Ronaldo 10 goals in last 8 games. 20 goals this season and already 4 in 2025.
That is 920 to 1,000. You're talking about 80 goals.
Yeah, 80 goals.
At 40.
You never can tell.
No, that's not realistic.
Really?
For real. That's
80
even if he has
goals.
another 2 years to play. Let's say, okay, nature is kind to him. And he has another 2 years to play. Ronaldo can't bag 80 goals in 2 seasons. Not at this.
Okay, let me even ask you about Haaland. Let's talk about Haaland a bit. Haaland career goals. I think Haaland has scored the last goal he scored was 249 career goal. Yes, 249. Yes, I'm right. And for City, I think it's 114. I think 114 thereabout. 114, 113 thereabout. Yes. But Haaland chasing 260 Alan Shearer Premier League goals. Will he get it?
He just signed the long-term contract.
So he's gonna break it.
He will shatter the record.
So Shearer should start.
He will even create his own record, Premier League record.
So he's gonna beat it.
I'm telling you.
He needs to score 18 goals in the next 5 seasons to match the record. 18 goals at least.
Alan can do it with this Pep side. Maybe I don't know if Pep should leave Man City if they have a very good replacement.
Right.
Of course.
Okay, so quickly before we talk about some of this one, we should open the line the next possibly 6 minutes. Let me ask you, so far, which transfer would you say is the best for you?
This January transfer window.
Yeah. What clubs have made the best transfer for you?
I think in Milan.
AC?
Milan in the Premier League. We've not had any signings like that.
You don't want to talk about City?
City, well, they've had some reinforcements, so we don't know how.
Bring in Mamouche, big player, big money.
I've not actually seen the guy play. Anyway.
He's a very tactical player, very gifted player. He's a quality player, I tell you.
January transfer windows is not that.
Yeah, like the summer.
Like the summer, sure you get ball. I think in Milan and some other clubs too.
Okay, so we have this one as revealed today. A departure for Victor Boniface in the next days is more than possible, as Bayer Leverkusen has been expecting an offer from Saudi Arabia. And Al Nassr have also officially entered the race to sign Victor Boniface. Boniface is not unsellable. Bayern 04, talk about Bayer Leverkusen, are demanding at least 50 million euro as a fixed fee. Boniface's contract was recently and quietly extended until 2029, so like an inside thing. But Nigerian player Boniface living for Saudi at this age. Would you love to see that?
For me,
scary.
I don't know why African players are moving to Saudi. Is it because of the money? Or I don't understand. Or maybe European clubs don't really, they don't fancy Nigerian strikers.
Boniface
like
has
that.
a fight in Leverkusen at this point. Even though I think he should still come back to the team, but I don't know why they want to sell him. They extended his contract, but just according to report, just maybe.
Maybe they feel he's surplus to requirement, because I don't understand you renewing a player's contract and you're still putting him up for sale.
Okay, so let's talk about this now. Axel Disasi has agreed on personal terms with Aston Villa. Disasi wants to join Villa despite interest from more clubs around Europe after direct talks with Unai Emery. Crucial to get the green light. Deal now up to Chelsea and Villa to reach agreement. Where to watch? Okay, so people are asking questions about where do we watch this one tonight. You can watch on CAF TV. It's on YouTube, and I think some of this streamlines will be showing that very draw. Please make sure you see that draw to know where Nigeria will be. Let's talk about Dominic Solanke, Mr. Phil's club side. Dominic Solanke left Bournemouth, who are on fire. Adoni Raola, you talk about managers like this guy with his level and what he has done. He's not lost to any big side. He's won. See, he won Arsenal, one City, one Man United. Adoni Raola is a Spanish man, but Solanke is somewhere in what's it called? Tottenham Hotspur. But we talk about Tottenham at this point. Now, whole cities and stadiums. Let's talk. Rabat Fall Stadium, Casablanca, Tangier, Aganda, Marrakech phase. And also, let's talk about Tottenham Abate 2023 Tottenham Hotspur. No, let's start from 2021. 2021, Tottenham sacked Nuno Espirito Santo, now third in the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. That's the manager. 2021, Tottenham sacked Jose Mourinho, now second in the Super League with Fenerbahce. 2023, Tottenham sacked Antonio Conte, fourth in the Serie A with SSC Napoli. And this Angel Postecoglou, will he follow the same? Because you know what? I'm not a sports fan, but I pray for them every day like a prayer point. You know why?
Right.
He said in every of his second season he wins silverware, and the only one left for me that I'm praying and fasting for him, just maybe, is the Carabao, which they won Liverpool 1-0, and I don't know how they want to cope next time.
This is a guy that just won this, I think, Scottish League with them Celtic. So I think the problem with Tottenham is not the players. I think it's the Daniel Levy, that's the chairman, and the structure of the club.
So bad. So poor.
If you notice that they've hired high-profile managers over the years, Jose Mourinho, Espirito Santo, and Conte, and so you can see, okay, what's actually the problem? I believe maybe because Premier League, the money is actually shared, so whether they win games or whether they lose games, everybody still cash out at the end of the season. So I don't know why. I think they should just try to restructure that club.
Restructuring would not be wrong.
Starting from sacking.
Ange.
No, that's them.
Okay, Daniel Levy, he needs to go, all right. And also Remo Stars, Rivers United, Shooting Stars, talk about 3SC, Rangers International, RB Warriors, Academy, Kurodo City, Kano Pillars, Aimba, Niger Tornadoes. This is the top 10 in the MPFL. The rest for me, history. Galatasaray are still undefeated in Europa League and Turkish Super League. New contract expected to take place between Napoli and Manchester United for Alejandro Garnacho in the next few hours. And I'll tell you, for the Champions League come this weekend. Yeah, next week. Next week, yeah. 18 games in one night. You know, it's like a league format.
Yeah.
So everybody's playing at the same time. Do you like this Champions League format?
It's actually confusing for me because I've tried to understand it.
I'll explain to you later.
I've tried to understand, like.
Right, I'll tell you more. Okay, let's move on. Al Ittihad have sent former bid to Barca for Unai Hernandez worth 4 to 5 million euro. Bayer Leverkusen have approached Man City for McCarthy. James McCarthy, loan plus option offer to City. Xabi Alonso, huge fan as his first choice to replace injured Terrier. Man City and Pep Guardiola are reluctant to let him go as Phil. He could be a regular starter. That's Mark T. Man City might not want to make the same mistake they make with Cole Palmer. Mark T is playing now because KDB might be leaving for the MLS, just maybe. His body language says it. He wants to go. He will go. See, it gets to a level where... See, do you know why City want Chelsea? Leadership quality. The players in the middle of the park are great names. Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic. These three guys played football at the highest level of it.
And they're starting to drop. Let's not forget.
Yeah, even as see, they contain Chelsea. Gundogan, you don't get the ball off his feet.
Well, regardless of age, anyway, you cannot take out class.
Exactly, you can't take away class.
You cannot take away class and the experience. So I think that was the difference between the City side and the Chelsea side.
So, but let's talk about City next game. City won Chelsea 3-1. The next game is Arsenal, and after Arsenal, Newcastle. After Newcastle, Liverpool. After Liverpool, Tottenham was 4. After Tottenham was 4. I think a game to Lorient. So how do they go from here?
Is it Man City?
Yeah.
You see, when it comes to Pep, I don't know. I have this confidence and faith in this guy.
So much.
So they will beat Arsenal. They will definitely trash Arsenal.
Trash?
Liverpool might be a draw.
Newcastle
will beat Newcastle.
Really? Why you write off teams like that?
When it comes to Pep, he knows English football. And these people, they don't change. All these English teams, they don't change. Pep has his way of dealing with them.
Okay, so let's quickly move on now because of time frame. I need to run. Oh, Anderson Talisca leaves Arnold South to join Fenerbahce. Here we go. Agreement in place between the club and the contract until June 26th for Talisca. Medical booked and travel plans. Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Man City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Brighton 3. Matthias Tel made it clear internally that he wants to stay at Football Club Bayern Munich. However, as previously reported, the playing time in recent games will still influence the decision. Most recently, he was on the bench 3 times without any playing time. Bayern Munich is not putting any public pressure on him, but currently difficult for him under vacant and also under Vincent Kompany. He's just 19. Okay, Miguel Almiron has joined Atlanta United States from Newcastle. Arsenal, City Group, Girona will future a move for Man City. Aston Villa all have presented their players. But I'll tell you more. Neymar return to Santos now imminent, as verbal agreement has been reached. Former steps to follow next week for final. I don't know. Neymar already saying yes to the move to Santos. Is it done here?
Back to retirement home now.
He's done.
He's done.
When this Neymar's move is scaring me for Salah. I don't know why.
Why?
Al Hilal are keen on Salah. They really want more Salah. And just maybe, Al Hilal just might. But will Salah get a new contract in Liverpool? Will they give him? Yes, they want to give him, but will he take it?
I think it's time. If Liverpool they win the league. Yes.
They will win the league.
They win the league, yes, that's certain. I think Salah's time is up there. You should just look for other opportunities or other challenges out there.
So you want him to go?
He should just go. He has tried for Liverpool. He has won it all at Liverpool.
So no more to stay.
So he should just...
Okay, so Simon Inzaghi reaches 200 wins as manager in the fewest game, 3-2-3. 3-3 to better word in Serie A history, breaking Max Allegri's previous record. Ronaldo, one man, big player coming alive, big time. So you said Ronaldo cannot get 1,000 goals?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Even in 3 seasons, if you should play till 43 or 45, he cannot get 80 goals.
Let me talk about Tottenham quickly before we open the phone lines. Tottenham Hotspur have lost 13 Premier League games this season. Only Leicester, Wolves, and Southampton have lost 3. Have lost more, better word. And also, Ange Postecoglou's side have dropped 21 points. from winning position in the league this season, the most by any side in the division. And I was not surprised to see. That's one that I saw and it was so crazy. 24 years, the fans wrote out, 24 years, a banner. 16 managers, 1 trophy. Time for change. They are wanting a change.
The change should not come from the dugout.
Right.
The change should come from what? The boardroom. Should you understand? The change that Tottenham's fans, they are clamoring for what they want.
Not the manager.
It should not come from the dugout. It should come from the boardroom. Levy must go. The way Man United fans are shouting, Glazers out, Glazers out. It's time for Tottenham sports fans to be shouting, Levy out.
Daniel Levy needs to go. So Barcelona female run riot against Madrid. Barcelona ladies and men are catching Madrid. Not long, January 12th, it was 5-2 for the big boys. And yesterday, 5-0. And also moving on, the first ever 1 million euro women signing. Guess the club. Can you guess?
What club?
A lady. 1 million euro women signing. They announced the signing of Naomi Greimer for a world record fee, and it's Chelsea.
Wow.
Chelsea.
Was it yesterday? I was watching one that's women's FA Premier League.
Right.
And when his team was actually filthy, like to capacity.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. So
yeah, they're doing well.
You can see that the awareness is there.
It's there.
It's actually slowly gaining ground. So I will not be surprised if they have this kind of.
Okay, so Samuel Chukwueze is back. He scored the goal, the winner for his club side, Sergio Conceição, AC Milan. After Milan Parma match, manager Conceição and defender Calabria had an altercation, an argument. Staff and other players where they want to separate them. Lukaku, you rate Lukaku. Do you like him?
My main man.
You like him?
I'm a fan of Lukaku.
Really? I also like him as well. I don't know you like him.
His strength, his speed. That's the kind of striker.
Lukaku now 31. He's 31 years and he has scored 200 goals in Europe top 5 leagues. 200 goals. That's masterclass. He has 121 Premier League goals and 79 Serie A goals. Lukaku is Napoli's top scorer and top assister this season. Will Conte win the Serie A?
Definitely.
You sure?
It's their league.
It's your what?
It's their league.
It's their league. It's time for us to talk. Lagos City, apologies, the lounge we just opened quite late. Yeah, late. But we can talk on the show now. You want to be part of the show? Call me up and let's talk. 08036929933. I call the numbers again. 08036929933. That's for the call out. The phone lines are on the BP. But you want to call me on WhatsApp? It's still very much valid. 08171756338. The WhatsApp portal, you can drop me your message and we can still go on that. 08171756338. When you want to call me with a number that looks very nice, that lengthy, 0700 903 903 903. So one thing is innovative. I just might not be able to ask you questions about what we're talking about, but for everything we've said on the show, please be a part. But quickly before, say when person do bad thing, you go come there and announce yourself. I beg, I know that I don't do bad thing. For me, I really did something wrong. Mommy Success, Ifeanyi, and BB. So Mommy Success is our winner for last week. So the only thing we did, I was so busy. None of the admins was able to do it. So apologies, please. I would not want someone to say, Kizzy, I'm not going to my package. I feel so bad to hear such stuff. The only thing we did last time was we only credited the winner for the Lamba show. So, but Mommy Success, I got you. Tottenham was what she said, 3-2 to Hoffenheim. She got it right. That's a woman. Good news. Then Ifeanyi said Stuttgart 3-1 to Sloma Bratislava. He got it right. I have your contact. Mommy Success number is any 149 and Ifeanyi's number is any 056. And also BB on the play day, he was able to break the Super Eagles stock. So please apologize. I'm you do batting. All of the admins are very busy. I was not chanced for last week. But this week, hopefully before the next play game or the next play day, you definitely get your package. I beg you. So you can call now. All right, let's go back. All right, is anybody home?
Hello, good evening, again.
You're welcome to the show, my man.
Good evening. Well, your guest, I don't know his name.
His name is Adeni Ojo.
Okay, it's normal. Adeni, well done, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Oga. How's the day going?
Fine.
Yeah,
Yes, my man.
If you look this our team, this Chelsea team, because it's not your.
Wait. When you tell me if you look, is it my? It's not my team, oh.
I correct myself now. I say if you look this our own, not your own.
Say your own. If you look at this, my team.
My team.
Uh-huh.
This my Chelsea team.
Right.
I will lie for you. I can say, no, see all the old Chelsea 11 players. No one can start for Man City. Right like that. I will lie for you.
None of them can sign for Man City.
Nobody.
Right.
Except this Casedo. the rest people is zero.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
When Mikel is talking that he advised Nicolas Jackson to say you need to perform, you're not a good striker or something like that.
Mm.
He say Mikel should shut up. You understand?
Mm.
And Mikel told you that if you want me to shut up, you can impress the game.
Right.
What he said. He said you need to come out on your game before you can tell me that word. Say I should shut up. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the ball that this farmer passed to that guy. Nicolas Jackson, he cannot score.
Okay.
You know, before Man City score, Man City are not get they did not get the like maybe like 20 minutes or more than 30 minutes.
Oluwashimilore, let me let you go because of time. Thank you so much. Your team needs to see. Let me even ask you: are you making top 4?
See, we need striker. That Nicolas Jackson is not a good striker. I swear.
Okay. So it's Jackson is the blame. He's the blame.
He said what?
You're blaming Jackson.
I'm blaming that and that post. That post is very stubborn.
Ah. All right. Thank you so much, Oluwashimilore. Great. Thank you.
I'm not happy. I swear. I'm not happy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about how you feel. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. Save, my man. Thank you so much. All right. Come in. Hello. Is anybody home?
Yeah, TZK.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Good evening. What's your name?
I greet you so much. Good evening. My name is AKA DJ Zerap.
Oh, DJ AZ Rap. Welcome to the show, my man.
Yeah. I greet you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you see this Ronaldo issue.
Mm-hmm.
I support that guy. That guy go play ball reach 45. Oh.
So with Ronaldo get to 1,000 goals.
Now the target be that. Now the target be that. Yes. So he must reach that. He must reach that 1,000. Yes. So even though each season he will score 20 goals, from now to 45. From now to 45, he will make it.
Okay.
So I believe him, Cha. I believe him. I'm a so fan of Ronaldo, so he must make it. I support him so much. So,
Okay.
About Chelsea, see the problem Chelsea has now is we need to change that Jackson. Jackson is the main problem in Chelsea now because Chelsea cannot score goals. We cannot get goals. If we manage get one, it's over. Just watch Jackson. You go give Jackson 10 goals to score. You will lose all of them. So I don't know the kind of striker with that. It's a time that we need to change. Even this Victor Osimhen, we need Victor Osimhen.
Okay, you want everybody as a rap. That's enough. You want all this guy. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Let me let you go off time. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you.
You want all the best. As a rap, my man. Oh, he wants everybody. He wants everybody. All right, come in, who's on?
Hello,
yes, I see you.
good evening. This is
Ifeanyi, you're welcome. Is it Ifeanyi I know?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I can see it. 05, right. Talk to me.
Good evening.
Yeah, I said good evening.
Good evening, bro. Good evening.
For me, I call because of Ronaldo. That Ronaldo. For me, I think next year, I'm going to use that 1,000.
How does he want to do it? 80 goals next. 80 goals left.
At 40.
And before this season go end, you still do 90.
Before the season, you do what?
You do the many 30 goals to make it 90.
Okay, at 40.
Okay.
And
okay.
You really like Ronaldo?
It's not at 39 that he scored almost how many goals this year, and even last year.
Consider the age too.
Ronaldo might just go to one league and go scoring goals. He might do it.
That's if he should leave Saudi League anyway.
Okay, let me take it from you. Fine, I'll reach out, okay?
No.
All right, save my man. This one says hi. He's okay. Good evening, me too. I won Kelechi Monique, and I'm really seeing it, and she pinned it out, and it was the Phil show. Phil was on the show that day. Yes, I was off on Thursday. I always let Phil coming to do what he loves to do well, and yes, I can see it. So I put you on the list of winners. So Kelechi from Monique Ban, Mommy Success, Ifeanyi, and BB. So 4 winners for last week. Let me see. This one says, hold on. Good evening, Kizzy K. Mbappe is the best player in the world. I don't laugh at Chelsea and Manchester United. EPL club are so inconsistent. It makes it easy for Liverpool to win the league. Imisi Oluwa from Isolo. Do you agree with him? People still believe Mbappe is still the best player in the world now.
How would you say Mbappe the best player in
Who's
the
even
world?
the best player in the world now for you?
Right now? It's quite tough. It's quite hard. because there's no consistency. So I can give it to Mo Salah.
For now.
For now, I can give it to Mo
So you're
Salah.
doing it by form?
By form, yes.
Okay. By form. All right, so the WhatsApp numbers are, you want to call me on the show, 081-7175-6338. I'll come back to call the call lines again. Just stay with me. Come in. Welcome, my man. How you doing? All right.
Good evening. My name is Rufus.
Good evening, Rufus. How you doing today?
They're fine. This in a line, Kiziki, a hot cake.
I'm so
They die. My hand know they come out.
sorry about that. Right. Yeah.
Ruben Amorim, I never understand this man face. Because you want to say Ganacho, you know what play Rashford. Who they all come play? The problem for that team. Yesterday, was very, very angry with England ref. Yesterday, I have to put 5,000 naira to win 16,000 against Fulham. You have to cancel the second goal.
Oh.
I want you to look on that second goal. How did you see it?
Okay.
Why did they cancel the goal? Because that guy was on the line. After they drew the line, that's why England refs, they can't go far. They can't appreciate World Cup. They can't go far.
So they're inconsistent.
What did you say, sir?
They're inconsistent, you mean?
Oh my God. Well, he cancel the second goal. He have to cancel my 16,000. Imagine.
I feel your pain now.
I think they've adjusted the rules when it comes to offside.
And onside?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Rufus, don't worry. I'll explain that for you.
You don't play football with your hand now.
Okay, Rufus, don't worry. No, I can't explain because of time now. I have a short time, but don't worry. Maybe tomorrow, okay? I hope I don't forget. All right? Thank you so much. This one says, good evening, Kizike. I think Enzo is being too stubborn to make the right call by taking the Bulls by the horn. Jackson Madeke Sanchez are threat to his career. Raytech from Ejesha. Really? Hello, Zom. Hi, welcome.
Hello, Kizike.
Yes, my man.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening to your guest.
Good evening, sir. Hold on.
Yeah, well done. You're doing well.
Thank you.
Samuel calling from Iowa.
All right, Samuel, you're in.
Yeah, I'm so happy about Man City.
You're so happy.
We tried Chelsea, home and away.
You're happy.
I'm so happy. You know, during our last match with the PSG,
right.
I'm heartbroken. I couldn't even eat. That night.
You could not eat.
I was in pain.
Do we see how fast like that? That's crazy.
2-0 down, and PSG come from the back and
that's football.
Yeah. But okay. Congratulations, my man.
Secondly, the sign of Omamamu. That day, after we lost that game to PSG, I went on to check. That's why I normally ask her about Omamamu transfer news. So I go and check Omamamu whether we have finalized it. So when I see Omamamu to
line up,
I was so happy.
Okay, congratulations for Omar Mamush. Yeah. Good run, good player in the town. Thank you so much, my man from Ayobo. Have you been to Ayobo before?
That Barua area.
I don't know what's Barua. Okay. Welcome again. Let's talk about this. I'm running out very soon. Keys the K will be off the mic. But I don't know. This message that I'm seeing here is somehow Jackson Madeke Sanchez are threat to his career. Do you believe what he's saying? Enzo is being too stubborn to make the right call by taking the Bulls by the horn. Do you understand what he means?
Yeah, because I don't understand why that kind of manager will have such faith in Madueke and Jackson. Those two guys. It's just speed and stubbornness they have. They don't have the tactical or technical ability to play football. And just
to make it worse, when they talk about Osimhen coming, they give Jackson a new contract.
Somebody said that why we Chelsea go for Osimhen? That Osimhen is an upgrade version of Nicholas Jackson. When I was like, Jesus Christ.
Osimhen is an said so.
It's Liverpool fan.
Oh no, come on. We're running out. We need to just go now. Phone lines still pay people. We just can't get on the call lines again. Apologies. I think it's really on me. We opened the phone lines quite late today. That's the reason we talked a lot. But I'm sorry. Hopefully tomorrow we'll do more. Tomorrow is the Did You Know Day you don't want to miss. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me, Adeni or Joe, my man.
Thank you so much.
Did you have fun?
Absolutely.
Let me ask you this question. Are you in support of this our new coach? Do you like him?
This Nigerian manager.
Eric.
Yeah.
Does he have what it takes?
Of course, absolutely. I told you from day one that I
Are we going to make it to the World Cup?
Yeah, of course, yes.
That
green white green will be flying.
No, you are sure? Okay.
They'll be singing our new national anthem. Come this.
Let me even ask you before we call it a rap. I don't want to disgrace you, but Sabian.
I don't sabi sing out. I don't sabi sing out. I swear.
You said
I don't sabi sing the national anthem. I don't even know the first line.
I think I'm going to hit the street someday. If anybody that just gets to just to give out, they dash them money. I'm not sure if we know.
Most people don't know the much. We are still used to that old one. The Arise will call Patron.
I'm taking our time to do rehearsal for it.
About for this economy.
For this economy. Thank you so much, Adenio Joe, my man. Thank you so much. We'll do it again another time, right? Yeah. All right, you have a last word for us.
Up United.
Up, no, not you. That's your club. Up United for you. All right, I don't have a club anyway. Save my man. Thank you so much. I need to go now. You already know without God, there is never KZK. Hey, there is nothing wrong when you start small, but there's everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, work hard to make it a reality. My name is KZK. One and only, I'm loving it. I'm out.